Welcome to the 10th episode of Bible Summaries. Today we start on the book of Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy chapter 1 to 15. The book of Deuteronomy, spanning chapters 1 to 15, serves as Moses' farewell address to the Israelites before they enter the Promised Land. Here is an extended summary of these chapters. Deuteronomy chapter 1, recapitulation of Israel's journey. Moses recalls the journey from Horeb to the Promised Land. The appointment of leaders to assist Moses is highlighted. Deuteronomy chapter 2, wandering in the wilderness. The Israelites are reminded of their wilderness wanderings and encounters with various nations. God's guidance and protection are emphasized. Deuteronomy chapter 3, conquest of Og and Sihon. Moses recounts the victories over the kings Og and Sihon. The land east of the Jordan is allotted to the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh. Deuteronomy chapter 4, obedience and warning. Moses emphasizes the importance of obeying God's commandments. A warning against idolatry is given, highlighting God's uniqueness and the consequences of turning away. Deuteronomy chapter 5, recapitulation of the Ten Commandments. Moses reiterates the Ten Commandments, emphasizing the covenant between God and Israel. The importance of wholehearted obedience is stressed. Deuteronomy chapter 6, the Shema and instructions. The Shema, a declaration of the oneness of God, is introduced. Instructions are given for teaching God's commandments diligently to the next generation. Deuteronomy chapter 7, covenant and warning. God's covenant with Israel is reaffirmed, emphasizing his love and faithfulness. A warning against intermarriage with the surrounding nations is issued. Deuteronomy chapter 8, remembering God's providence. Israel is reminded of God's provision in the wilderness. The importance of remembering God in times of prosperity is stressed. Deuteronomy chapter 9, Israel's rebellion recalled. Moses recounts instances of Israel's rebellion, including the golden calf incident. God's mercy in not destroying the people is emphasized. Deuteronomy chapter 10, the second set of tablets. Moses recounts receiving the second set of tablets after breaking the first. Emphasis on the importance of circumcised hearts and fearing God. Deuteronomy 11, blessings and curses. Moses reiterates the blessings of obedience and the consequences of disobedience. The call to love and serve God wholeheartedly is emphasized. Deuteronomy chapter 12, one central place of worship. Instructions are given regarding the centralization of worship at a designated place. The prohibition of local altars is emphasized to prevent syncretism. Deuteronomy chapter 13, warning against false prophets. A warning against false prophets and calls for loyalty to God. The severity of dealing with those who lead others into idolatry is emphasized. Deuteronomy chapter 14, dietary laws and tithes. Dietary laws regarding clean and unclean animals are reiterated. Regulations regarding tithes and offerings are outlined. Deuteronomy 15, sabbatical year and release of debts. Instructions for the sabbatical year and the release of debts are given. Emphasis on generosity and compassion toward the poor is highlighted. In these chapters, Moses reinforces the covenant between God and Israel, emphasizing obedience, faithfulness, and the consequences of disobedience. The importance of teaching future generations, remembering God's providence, and maintaining exclusive worship are recurring themes. The narrative serves as a moral and theological guide for the Israelites as they prepare to enter the Promised Land. Follow and subscribe for part 11.